Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're trying to get a match on backgammonhub.com. Um, Someone just invited me, but I took too long to set up the stream, so he uninvited me. Was it this guy, Paul? No. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's see if we get a match. And then I will explain my thinking a bit as we go along. And then check out the computer analysis afterwards. All right, we're playing Yana Yazdi. Good start. Oh, I think this might be the best possible start. 3-1-6-2. Especially if he plays it like this. Yeah, I should split and bring down the 2. Splitting versus this is close, I think. But he's up on the bar, so maybe I want to concentrate on building the home board, and then I can almost cube this if he enters split. Okay, yeah, this is a little less volatile, so I'm not going to cube this. Okay, makes a point. Because he has an asset, I think this still isn't quite there. I may overshoot a bit. Yeah. That's some big pass now. Wondering if I can actually play on for a roll, try to gammon him. It's not up on the bar, but just the edge. It's such a massive pass, though. You know. Well, I might get punished. Yep. I might still be able to cube him. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this is still a cube, I think. But he can take now. He's like, why did you cube this? Why didn't you cube last turn? Good. Gammon him on 2. All right, not sure between this and 8. A little more flexible. Keeps the mid. Okay. Yeah, this is okay at least. Good. Got the good builders. Excellent. All right, 5-point match. Okay, he's back in it, sorta. Run. Oh, I see. Yeah, block is sort of a reasonable plan. I would do the other one, but this isn't too bad. I don't know. Do I have this opportunity to go now before I can put his board together? If I don't do that, I play 13 to 9, 13 to 12. Might be harder to go later. Okay, let's see how he wants to play this one. Can make the 5 seems best for the win. I would probably try it. Okay, yeah, this is still like a double shot though, you know. I got 2s and some 6s back, so this looks a little suspicious to me. Andy doesn't get his awesome 5 points. No, safe. I guess safe could be right. Because he doesn't want to get gammoned. Especially at this score. Gammons are pretty valuable for me. 1-2. 1-2. 3-4. Okay. Not too fearful of the hits because of the blot in his board, although I'm not sure I should try. I'm not sure if we should do this or not. Well, it certainly worked. Yeah, this is gonna be tough plays where you get this lucky, quote unquote lucky hit in the outfield, and so you hit it without thinking about it too much. It looks like I did think about it, but then it turns out to be a blunder because you get gammoned too much, and the other play still wins. Like I've seen that error for money many times. I've made that error many times also. Like that's why, like you're hanging back, you're hoping to hit, you're hoping to hit, you're hoping to hit. You get to hit, you got to like stop and think, okay, is it actually worth it to hit? You know. Well, save the gammon this way, I guess. Could win slightly more by popping out. It's just double, might just be double pass no matter what. This could be too good still. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see if he cashes this one in. Drop. Oh, sorry, I just got distracted by a nice bright red cardinal outside. All right, so I'm down 0-2. Yeah, despite that, I think I don't quite have enough. Maybe if he splits here. So I got these like a powerful attacking rolls. So this was probably better. If he has 13-9, 13-10. Yeah. It can't be right though to make a play that gives your opponent a cube. When there's some other play that doesn't. But this is fairly rare. Or should I just play 11-5? Keep the block count down a bit. Glad I did. All right, so that does hit off. I could switch to the 3, which I'm a little inclined to keep the attack going. He is sort of flexible on his side of the board. So as weird as it looks, I think I do like this. And then, I don't know, I'm not getting this one right. This looks okay at least. I don't want to anchor back there because I'm up in the race so much. Yeah, it's possible there's something else here. Yeah, still can't attack. 2, 3. I like to keep the builders where they are. Like I don't want to put one on the 8 point because I still want to make the 6. Again, it's possible there's something else here. Oh, got punished. Well, not that he should cube anytime soon, but my take point on the recube is 15. All right. Well, it plays destructively anyway, so might as well slot a good point. Could resume the blitz if he rolls a 5, you know. Yeah, 3s and 1s are pretty well duplicated here. So maybe this is an okay opportunity to get off this point. Rather than play 8-2. Oh god. Every time I like make one of these plays, he rolls 1-1 and crushes me. Oh, no, it's still looking pretty good here. I don't know why we should play. You can make the 3 point. Play super safe. Okay, goes more of a blocking approach. Could make us 5 now. A little risky, but probably worth it. Good. Ugh. Good shot. Guess I'm running with all 5. I must run with this. Wait, why isn't this forced? Isn't this forced? Why isn't it playing it for me? Oh, I can see. I can play the 6, 8-2. That's why. There was a play on Backgammon Heroes that actually was forced, that it didn't play automatically, and it was a 6-5. That's why that was in my head. I was playing it was like a tournament. I was playing Art Benjamin, and we were friendly. You know, we were friendly with one another, and so like I rolled a 6-5, and I'm like, and we discussed like this is forced, right? Why isn't it playing it? So it wasn't just an oversight, like Art said. Yeah, it's forced. That's weird. I think I was more interested than him though. Oh, I should maybe hit there. Yeah, I would probably hit here also. Jump, dum dum. Okay, so 6-6 is a blot here. 5-5 is a blot here. Well, 6-4 is kind of a blot here. Let's see, 6-6 is safe. 5-5 is a blot. I guess I want the spare on the top point. And 4-4-2 is just hopeless. And it's still blotty. Oh, 6-4. All right, let's gammon him. Okay. I feel like safest is 6-4 there. Safest long term. But I like having the checker off, and I don't love having a guy an extra spare on the deuce, you know. But my play might be wrong though. I'm not confident about it. Because the gammon's like pretty well locked up if I don't get hits. So maybe I should have put a bigger premium on not getting hit there. I just thought the difference in long-term danger wasn't a big deal. Oh, I should. Well, he gets a double shot on threes here sometimes. Felt like he should go though to avoid the backgammon. Yeah, probably here also. Although here, I don't know. He runs with one. I got very, very bad aces. Oh, I should definitely split here. Because my ones are horrible when he splits. You know, 6-1 leaves a double shot. And then ones become like good numbers when he doesn't. Yeah, backgammon himself. That was some generous play at the end, shall we say. Oh, I didn't play that. I mean, I played pretty good, obviously, but it seemed like a very easy match, so I kind of expected a 2 or a 1 as opposed to a 3. It's a 4, actually. Okay, so I made one checker play blunder and a bunch of errors. I wonder where the blunder is. It's not the bear off play. That's probably just an error. Anyways, okay, well, let's go through this. Yeah, 6-5 is a little preferred here, apparently. A little bit. I was just thinking, okay, he's up on the bar, so I want to take more of an attacking approach and less of an escaping approach. So I can't cube this, right? Yeah, no, this is a little shy. Yeah, if we come and split, then maybe. Like it's a worse play and it's a little more volatile. So I probably would have cubed that. Okay, so here, yeah, I sort of made the 4 without thinking about it. But yeah, this is okay too, because you get both the 9 and the 8 and good builders and safety. So it seems like a decent price to forgo the 4. Yeah, still not good enough. And then it's double pass probably. No, still, no, it is too good. Okay, good. It's double pass if he makes the right play. Good. Okay, good double take. A good take by the opponent. Wouldn't have been sure about it. You don't want to give up the 8-point to hit there. It's a little bit too destructive. Does win the most gammons. But yeah, foregoing a nice jump with the 6, giving up the 8-point and leaving a bunch of shots, not quite worth it to attack on the 2 when the 3 points open like this. Okay, yeah, then I go after them. Yeah, they're 14-9 or 13-8 is okay. Good. 6-1, good. Okay, so 2-2. Okay, so 4-1. Oh, it does. Oh, there's the blunder. Here's the blunder. Okay. I knew that I was giving him some like decent hit stuff when I go. I thought it was like an okay opportunity to do so though, because of the blot in his board, and because of the fact that this isn't that good either. Yeah, maybe he's not even supposed to hit me here if he rolls a 7 or a 10, you know. Except for 5-5. So maybe this is fine. You hope. Then I hope I get a more convenient run number later. He's going to fill in his 2-point a lot, but he's also going to give up blocking points. And I might just roll a better run number, right? 4-1 isn't the best run number because it doesn't get this guy free. So just out of curiosity, say I do the right play, and he rolls a 6-1. Yeah, he's not supposed to hit. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So yeah, maybe 13-9, 13-12 is just a fine plan going forward. Yeah, be a blunder to hit. 6-4 is a little closer, but maybe you still don't even hit. You know, you just play 8-2, 8-4, and await developments. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Well, yeah, we'll see if his hit was right later, though. Okay, so there was the blunder. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it now. Given that 13-9, 13-12 is fine. And he's sort of at the end of his rope a little bit in the sense that he has to give up an outfield point usually, or play inconveniently. Like for instance, like this, his position is like a little more robust here. So like he doesn't have to give stuff up as much, but still my play's still wrong, right? Yeah, still wrong. Maybe it's a little closer. Okay, well that was pretty instructive. Yeah, I think maybe if I thought for 2 minutes about that, I could have figured it out. His 2-1 looked a little suspicious. Yeah, you either go for it here, or if you don't go for it, you just play safe and hope to hit later. Good. Yeah, I don't know. Now my play's fine. Good outfield control. Good building power for the 8 and the 9. Okay, so is he right to hit? No, it's close. It's close. Yeah, computer wants to do this. Get gammon only 8%, as opposed to this, which gives gammon 37%, but it wins 12% more. So it turns out it's fairly close. It's pretty scary at the score, you know. Because losing 4 is like really bad. But yeah, this play's okay. Yeah, he crushes me. And okay, he's too good. He correctly plays on. So I guess my 5-4 is going to be fine. Yeah, it is too good if I pop out. Obviously double pass if I just make the right play, which I did. And I guess no more blunders, but some errors coming up. Okay, so I'm down 0-2. Yeah, split's okay. Although it does give me a good cube. although it's very close. Oh, yeah, wants to give up the midpoint. That was my first impulse, actually, because sort of more lumber in the closer to home, you know. Yeah, in fact, I think no, I was thinking. Okay, I was gonna say, well, I have a direct cover for the one this way, which is true, but I also do get a direct cover for the one this way. I don't slot my 7 though, and I guess the builders are of somewhat lower quality when this works. So the computer's saying, okay, it's worth giving up this outfield asset to sort of get the higher quality builders, you know, get this guy's a little closer to home, ready to like swing into the action. Fine. Yeah, pretty big error. Oh, it wants to switch to the 1, really? All right, I kind of think I see it. I didn't consider this. Right, it does like hitting to continue the blitz and keep him from doing stuff. Leaving a decent contiguous position here, although it's a little Swiss cheesy, right? Like it's going to be hard to fill in the 6. Let's take a look at what the computer does. I don't know if I would have done this if I saw it. You're hitting off the low point instead of the 3 points. It is better builders, right? I guess that's the key. Or say dances. I have 2 builders for the open 3 point and 3 builders for the 4. Here is 1 and 2. So it's significantly better builders this way for the open points. And you are thinking blitz, blitz, blitz here. So despite the weird, this position, like I don't like having, if he anchors, say, I don't really like this position that much. If he's going to anchor, you know, like, you want this position, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Although, if he anchors here, you can still fill in the 4 point with stuff. But yeah, the difference, I guess, is when he dances, you definitely want this for the better building power, or say he enters without anchoring. Okay, now it wasn't even on my radar screen. Yeah, maybe I would have been able to find it if I looked at it. Yeah, this is the one that I didn't think I was getting right. All right, the computer wants to sort of disconnect the back checkers. Right, it plays 13 to 11 to get a good builder for the 6. And then it plays 22 to 16, whereas I played 24 to 18. I mean, maybe the problem with my play is it gives them a lot of good hits, including hits with hits from the midpoint. Actually, that's kind of true here too, though. So I don't know. This guy's a little stuck back there, a little more stuck. Yeah, I probably would have still done my play had I looked at the computer's choice. I think I did consider the computer's choice, but dismissed it. Yeah, see, I'm rolling like okay. I'm not rolling like horribly, but it's like I can't really attack or build after my 3-3 play, you know? Having lots of trouble. Okay, again, I want to play 18 to 6, 10 to 7 to get the better builders. Okay, I do slot correctly here because there's nothing else that's good. So I get my 6 point out of it. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with this 1-1 either. Good. Okay, I run because I have to. Okay, it makes a good hit here, trying to contain that back checker. 9-6, 4-3 versus 7-3. Okay. Shouldn't he hit here? Yeah, he should hit here also. Sort of actively trying to contain that back checker, push me back. If he closes me out or something, maybe he can escape later. Meanwhile, like his play just gives me a free chance to get out of there. think he's maybe thinking I can crack my board if it doesn't hit me, but I don't have a lot of cracking. I don't have a lot of cracking numbers immediately. Just 4-4 maybe. Like stuff that breaks the 6 point. Anyways, we do get out of there. Okay, 6-4 versus 23-15 is fairly close, but it does pay off the 6-6 and the 5-5. Although, as we looked at, this pays off the 5-5 also. Okay, one funny thing I didn't like about this play: 6-4 is a little bad. So he rolls a 1, I roll 6-4, I guess a direct shot. But also, even if he dances, it leaves like kind of a bad position. I mean, superficially it looks okay, right? Like picture him still up on the bar, this guy on the 7. This sort of looks okay. There's a big problem with it though. The problem is like almost all 6s leave a direct shot. Like 2-6, for instance, I got to play 7-5 and then bear off the 6. So you want to sort of look out for that structure. What about this deuce? Okay, I made a slightly wrong play. Yeah, okay, so safest is in fact this. Stripping stripping the 6 right away. So you get to clear that on your average numbers. Getting rid of that problem point right away. You can argue for this and that is better for the gammon. But apparently the computer thinks it's not quite worth it. It says it wins 1.5% more gammons and loses a couple percent more wins, something like that. Costs a couple percent more wins. Good. Good. He gets out of there correctly this time, as opposed to building his board. Okay, it does like staying back here. Interesting. It's possible I would have run here. How bad is running? It's probably pretty bad. Yeah, so one benefit of keeping the anchor, big benefit of keeping the anchor, he gets a double shot on 6-3, 5-3, 4-3. And since I have 6 checkers, maybe the backgammon risk isn't that much. So we can look at, well, let's see how big of an error it is actually. So you right click, you do add a move, 24-17. It's a blunder to run. Yeah, I actually would have been tempted here to run. But you're no longer getting the double shots. I should remember this position. Yeah, it does get backgammon quite a bit more to stay back, but yeah, it wins more and saves the gammon more to stay back. Like you hit, you get to save the gammon, even if you don't win. Oh yeah, and it stops me from rolling like, 3-3-2-2-1-1. What if I had just 4 checkers left? Then you go, right? Then you go. You go here, right? I mean, so staying, you still have an argument for staying in that you get double shots on most of the 2s. But you're getting backgammon too much, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's a good position to know. That's good stuff to know. Obviously, like double match points, you stay here. Because you're not paying the backgammons. This you have to stay. Yeah, still. Even though you can kind of run. If you run, you can kind of run off the gammon. Here you still stay. Here you probably go because here you go because you don't want to break your board. Oh no, you don't even go here. 6153, really? Wow, okay, I definitely didn't know this. Wow. Wants to do this. Oh, as part of the reason it does this is because, okay, so I roll, okay, so you do this. Oh no, so did I have the right position? Yeah, I had the right position. Okay, so you do this. I roll 6-3. He hits with, I don't know, 2-6 or something. It's not horrible for him to be hit back here. Right, because he's going to get extra shots at this guy when I hit him back. So that's part of the play, I guess. Which, yeah, I really didn't realize that. It would have been like, oh, obviously you go here because you got to bust your board. Huh. I don't know. Backgammon's interesting. You can still, I'm playing for 25 years, playing seriously for 25 years. I still see new stuff, you know. I mean, it's possible I've seen that before and forgot about it, but didn't really look familiar to me. But yeah, he stays correctly for a turn. Okay, yeah, now here he starts blundering. Yeah, if your only goal is to win, you stay. Apparently, if your only goal is to save the gammon, you stay. But yeah, you get backgammon too much by staying. I could roll doubles or even 6-1 or something. He really wishes he ran. I don't know, if I roll 6-5 or something, it's not too bad because then you can just run the next turn. Like what happened, 6-3, right? 2-1. Yeah, obviously you do this. Not really for the backgammon save, but because he gives me some like really bad aces here. 6-1, double shot. 6-1's like a good number here now. No shot. Yep. Yeah, and then backgammon. Good. All right, well, that was a fun match. Yeah, I didn't play all that great apparently, but it was just one blunder where I left the anchor early. If I had realized clearing the 13 was very safe, I would have been able to find it, I guess. Because it should not hit with 6-1, 5-2, 6-4. So it's basically one shot. You know, 5-5 is the only hit number. And even that leaves, even that's like not that good for him because it does leave some return action. Yeah, there's no other play with 5-5, I guess. All right, well that was instructive. Yeah, I definitely got something out of this. Hope you did too. And thanks for watching. Feel free to leave comments or ask questions in the comment section below. I will get back.